talk about, now Ryan Garcia is saying that Devin Haney, he hearing that Devin Haney is ducking the blood testing for Vada, right? So he basically told Two Tone, the superstar, hopefully I got his name right, that Devin Haney is refusing to do the blood work for Vada. He here. Now, what you mean he here? Like, if somebody refuses a sample, let's talk about it. If somebody refuses a sample, hey man, everything should stop. Hold on. You don't want to give us a blood sample? Like, the fight is off. It ain't no, oh, he pop hot or he test positive and we about to fight. No, why we ain't giving his blood sample? It got to be a medical reason. Or he too dehydrated. He got to drink some more water. Then at that point, until they can collect that blood sample, Devin Haney can't leave. Devin Haney can't. Vada, whoever doing the drug testing can't leave. So, at the end of the day, you could talk about promoting the fight. You could be dancing all like P. Diddy in the video. Take that, and Derrick James Jr. But when you start throwing out, oh, he ain't doing the blood test. Well, at the end of the day, guess what? If this motherfucker is refusing a blood test or they can't get a blood sample, all this shit got to stop. It's like a car line. All that got to stop. Why we ain't getting it before we continue on and make this day at the Barclays Center? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we ain't taking no drug tests? Come on. He basically said that he was on steroids. Now, I can really get into some shit I heard about Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And y'all really be thinking that a lot of these fighters clean, a lot of these niggas don't be clean. He said, well, I can squat 300 and I'm not worried about Devin Haney's strength. And niggas always want to say, well, I can pull this and I can push this and I can lift that. Well, that don't mean you necessarily bigger and stronger than somebody. Let me tell you something, too. A lot of you niggas don't know nothing. Y'all be thinking niggas that got the big broly backs and they be cocky and they be strong, or the big broly ass, security guard. Them niggas don't be strong. Like, the niggas y'all be thinking, be strong and being great, it's different strength. Niggas don't even know it's lateral strength. It's strength going, I learned that from a dude that played in the league on a few things on how to work on your lateral strength. And strength is going side to side. A lot of motherfuckers just pull straight. But there's ways where you got to be able to be strong. That's why you get a lot of them dudes, that do them all this shit. And, you got to have different strength. But, people be thinking, oh, he lift this and the motherfucker don't be strong, bro. They don't, because once you start talking about getting into a real tussle and fight, it's about leverage. That's why a wrestler is to be feared, one of the most feared things to get into a fight with. Because once the fight is not engaged in hand and it becomes a grappling, he understands the leverage. But y'all be thinking because people got a big back and they strong, or they this, that, and the third. I don't make a nigga strong. People look at Deontay Wilder. What Umar said, the brother's chiseled. How did he lose? People don't understand strength. And I watch a lot of guys work out. They got the muscles and all that, and then I be looking like they don't be strong. And a lot of times them niggas be on shit too. They don't be strong at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas like the body bars and the bodybuilders and all. Well, not the builders, but the security. Them niggas don't be impressing me, bro. When they be getting knocked out in the street, I be watching them work out like, dog. There's no, I tell y'all this too about working out. You hear about kind of, the intensity, and I forget what else they call it. It's like intensity versus volume debate, right? Like David Dawkins, the one guy that be, he's the brown skin bald guy, and he lost all the weight, and he believes in, he's the motivational guy, and he believes in, he lost the weight and then had a loose skin. He believes in, doing things 100 times, 100 reps. I believe in lifting heavily so you won't have a loose hanging skin, right? But nonetheless, everybody has their own different thing. But Like, you watch the intensity and before I get back to Ryan Garcia, you watch the intensity. Let me say this real quick. Talking about the intensity real quick. I'll tell you this, and this is how I really know, like, niggas can't fuck with me for real. Like, the average motherfucker in the gym, like, even the top percenters, when I really watch people work out, and I even watch what the trainers put people through, I be laughing. Like, if your conditioning, your cardio, let me say that, if your cardio is just you warming up, it's just a warm up and you on your phone, that's all the cardio you do. In my opinion, most days I'm in there, my cardio is the most intense portion of my workout. It's the first thing I do. I don't stretch, I don't foam roll, because I don't like doing that shit. But it's the most intense thing. I'm already sweating like a motherfucker. So now I'm going into the lifting portion. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people and they just on their phone doing cardio, reading a book, hell no. Your cardio is not intense enough. You know what I'm saying? And you see people workouts, there's no intensity. It's standing around, taking 1,000 reps per. Every time I work out real quick before I finish this shit, Orion, I'm focused. And I put myself in a life and death situation. In my mind, I'm in real life situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a real life situation. Like, I'm not taking 10 minutes to rest. And if you see me taking a long time to rest, I must be trying some heavy shit. This must be one of the random days where I just want to see how strong I am. Very, very random red moon, blue moon shit. But I ain't got time no way. So all my workouts is bam, 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 bam. I'll give you an example real quick. I go from the shoulder day is my probably most intense, kind of quickest day. Like, the intensity is crazy, right? And I'm gonna tell you this. It depends on what's available. I do a back row. Let's say dumbbell back row. I do the dumbbell. So I might do 100. I do 100 pounds, 7 each arm. Then I go right after, no break. Right after that, I'm going into a shoulder press. You know, that's 185. It depends how I feel. 185, just what I've been working on, because I know I'm about to go into a cut. Then after that, I go do wide grip pull-ups, right? Whatever I can get, 5, because I just did all that shit, 5 to 7, 10, whatever, right? Real wide grip, not with my hand like now. I'm all the way wide grip. Then I go do 10, 12 shoulder shrugs, 4 plates each side. You know, and then last week I said, let me push myself. So then I went to do, you know, some other shoulder workout, you know. But all this back to back, no rest. And I might say between that, I might just go right back into the back rows, depending on what time I got. So, you know, the motherfuckers don't miss be standing around. Like I said before, most people be thinking, you know, strength is Broly and muscles and all that. You got lateral strength. You got strength and conditioning. You got strength in calisthenics. You got strength in barbells and dumbbells and the different ranges and all. You got different strength, core strength. And just another little tip for y'all, man. Sometimes when you feel like you can't crack a weight that you're trying to lift, a lot of times you weak in another place. And then 2 places that most people are weak in, let me give y'all this. 2 places that most people weak in is your grip and your core. And if you really want to achieve a 6-pack, build that core up and start doing core weights with core work. I learned that from a girl. Core workouts with weight. But yeah, you know, like, yo, I can squat this and I can do this and I can do that. Yeah, nigga can squat that shit if I'm resting 10 minutes between the set. Or my form, if I'm barely squatting it. So, but like I said before, when you go around throwing out those accusations like that, oh, he missed the drugs. Look here, we ain't fighting if this nigga ain't took a blood test. The fight is off if he ducking a blood test. Now, this could be Ryan just, you know, selling the fight and, you know, trying to get out the fight. Like, his whole energy, they had the nigga freestyling, like the nigga acting weird. And if he lose, he gonna say, I wasn't in my right mind and all this shit, man. The dude is just a weird ass nigga, man. He's a weirdo. You supposed to be driving people to see the fight. You driving people away. I was gonna go to that shit, but I don't even know if the nigga gonna make it into the ring. You know what I'm saying? So who want to waste their money and then, you know, week of the fight or a couple weeks before the fight, Barboza in there? I ain't coming to see no Barboza. The fuck I'm gonna do with that? No offense to Arnold Barboza. Why want to see your ass? Otis? Only black people gonna understand that. Probably black people above 30. But yeah, Devin, he burning blood, he trying to be on steroids and this, that, and the third. Okay. Nigga, we ain't fighting. If he ain't took a blood test and he ducked the blood test, we ain't fighting, bro. So, Ryan doing little things trying to get out the fight and had the built-in excuse of why he lost, and, Tank gave an excuse of the rehydration clause and the catch weight and all that type shit. But hey, like I said before, man, hopefully y'all learned a little bit in the video, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.